So I literally just walked through the door. I did not take the time to change my clothes. I haven't even taken off my shoes. And shoes are no-no in my house. But for the first time in my 35 years of life, I experienced for myself the hatred that the kingdom of darkness has for the children of God. And you hear about individualized attacks, and you hear other people's stories, but it's not until you are sitting in it and experiencing it for yourself that's when it hits different. So my conference, they have an evangelistic series. This year, it's being held under a tent. And that's kind of important because that's kind of new. We're just now getting back into that after many, many, many years, because finding a lot has been difficult. And just finding a place to put up a tent has been very difficult. I think this information is super important. For the past 3 days, today included, it's been 100 degrees. 100 degrees. So today, which is Saturday, July 4th, 2026, I did not go to church this Sabbath morning just because of the temperature. I was actually under the impression that they call it evangelistic series now, but I know it as a crusade. I was under the impression that it started this morning. I come to find out that it started this afternoon. So I went this afternoon. They had a concert, which started it off, and then it led up into the other things. So because it's the first night, they do a lot of preliminaries. They do thanking the people who contributed to making this thing happen and introducing the staff who will be servicing the people, you know, the pastors, the Bible workers, prayer warriors, everything like that. So on any other night, the service will start at 7:30. Tonight, it started about 6. And this is important. This is not just useless banter. This is important. Concert went on without a hitch. Beautiful, beautiful concert. Preliminaries went on without a hitch. We know who all the pastors are. We know who all the Bible workers are. Went on without a hitch. Special music, anything that needed to be done went on without a hitch. As soon as the pastor went up to preach, a piece of wind just come and shake up the tent. And I was like, that wind came out of nowhere. A heavy wind that the tarp, it shook. Like everybody is looking around like, whoa, that's, but you know, still not enough to like ruffle anybody just yet. The next wind came through, and then dust came in my eye. I have on glasses, number one, but dust is in my eye. And to the point that I see the person next to me is wiping her eye as well. And I'm like, that's interesting. Where did dust even come from? Because we not on like gravel, or we not on like an unpaved surface. We're on concrete. So where does big dust come from to have everybody rubbing their eye? Then I said to myself, this tent is coming down. This tent is coming down. And it seemed like the Holy Spirit gave that memo to everybody, because the next wind that came through there, I see everybody get up and run. But they weren't leaving. They weren't leaving. Everybody get up and hold a post. Everybody got up and hold a post. So as much as the devil went try fight with, the Holy Spirit was there. And you just hear people that start sing. And you just hear people that say, don't be afraid. And as much as the devil went try, it's like God was there. And I just feel like God is going to move something powerful this next 3 weeks. And it's like, I'm holding up a post, you know, me and 2 other gentlemen. and tears is a fall out of my eye, because it's like I love these, opportunities for people from different churches to come together, whether it's in a building. But I really love these tent crusades because it's a nostalgic moment. But beyond that, I love it because the sound system is made so much so that it can project, and people walking by can hear and stuff like that. The experience that you can't get when you are in a church building, when you're closed in. So the last time something like this happened that I wasn't present for, but I heard about it, it was not a tent. It was like a mobile thing. Like there was a mobile situation happening that was going to be live streamed on the internet. And they did a test run just a few hours before it was supposed to go live. And as soon as it was supposed to go live, the live stream wouldn't run. I dismissed it. I'm like, that's technology for you. That's technology for you. But when you're sitting and you see wind to knock down a tent that have, I don't know, about 20 posts, that's a wake-up call. That is a wake-up call to somebody. And I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are like, Marcia, y'all hyping this. You hyping this. But you don't know what I saw. And beyond that, that tent didn't go up today. That tent's been up for probably a week, because I remember driving by with my dad and I was like, oh, they're having a tent crusade here. So this is not something that just went up and it didn't go up like haphazardly. So it's been up. It's been exposed to the elements. So the devil really tried it. But guess what? God won. How about that? Another thing that came to my mind is, as I said, it's July 4th. As you can hear in the background, firecrackers are going off. Like, people are having fun. People are living their life. People are doing their thing. Were we that much of a threat to the kingdom of darkness, to the enemy, to the devil, that he had to come and just, like, uproot what we were doing? Like, we were not in, like, a cathedral that held thousands. We probably didn't even have seating for 200. So you mean to tell me that our little tent crusade that will resume tomorrow night at 7:30, and I will post the invitation and the venue details in this video, you mean to tell me that we were so much of a threat that the devil had to come disrupt and pop down with tent, and he didn't want to just go bust some fireworks with other people? He didn't want to go be jolly and merry to the people where when they do them things elsewhere? Now I know for sure that I can't miss a night, because something good is going to be happening. Somebody about to be delivered. Somebody going to be healed. Somebody going to be set free. I wouldn't miss it if I were you. If we that much, as little as we are, as little in number as we are, if we that much of a threat to the kingdom of darkness,